absolute fucking sulk tonight. Can't do it. Gotta wait. He's got a bed. Azula doesn't, so Azula's fucked off. She's like, I'm not even gonna fucking lay in here. And yeah, he's extra sulky. So, yeah. I've literally done absolutely nothing to him. He's just like having a sulk. I'll take it back to about here. I think that one is powered from that section there. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, that's right. These ones power all the turrets down here. I will actually leave that. I'll leave that powered up to here. That one might be able to reach it. It may regroup to that one. And if that's the case, where is my gun? Sniper rifle. Nice. Yeah. No, I can't fucking remember what the other game was. They said it looked like. I know he's already gone to bed, so it's not like I can fucking ask him. Yeah. Also, it's his fucking birthday tomorrow, so yeah, gonna go out and have some fucking Korean barbecue and hot pot. So that should be interesting. This place that apparently does both. It's like part of some like combined deal thing. Looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. I've had both before, not from this one place, but please get your tail out of the way. Stop being passive aggressive. Yeah, I've had both before. Obviously, the Korean stuff back, like the barbecue stuff back when I could eat meat and shit. And the hot pot and stuff. There's a couple of places that we can go to where I can have my own individual singular hot pot that's got like it's like a yin-yang shaped like pot thing, so I can have like 2 different flavors. So I'm gonna get extreme spice broth. I asked him because he's gonna use a little bit too, because mine will be full vegetarian package. So I've got like basically a fucking buffet access, which is pointless because I barely fucking eat. But everything's going to be drenched in absolute fucking peppers. Absolute fucking spice. And I love that shit. I love it to be so fucking mouth-numbingly hot. It's amazing. Love kimchi. I also don't mind it as well. Get a good one from some of the Asian supermarkets. Some of the regular supermarkets often have like a variety, but they often like pop and just go bad. What the fuck are you taking that? Come on, it's Snipe. Welcome in. Where is that going? How you doing today, Snipe? You were waiting for a bus around about this time last night. Are you still doing a bus thing tonight? Or you got some time off? I'm not sure. Say Rose is in a room. She's having a tantrum. That's fine. Who we got? That's right. We've got colonists that are idle. Because I'm taking away their jobs, basically. I'm literally stripping away various parts of my base. So a lot of them don't have stuff to do. Now, woodcutter's table. I am trying to still make as much marble blocks as possible. Slate blocks. I don't really want that many granite blocks. We'll have that at next place. But I'll leave that set on. Phoenix, please stop being fucking passive-aggressive about this. You're not sitting on my boobs, okay? Fuck off, yeah? Go lay in your bed. He's, like, aggressively being passive. It's annoying. I don't know how best to say it, but, you know, like, when a cat sits in, like, a very obviously bad spot, and they just, like, you can just, like, feel the energy coming off them, and it's, I'm pissed off kind of thing, but I'm gonna sulk instead. And so he just sits there and he smashes his tail into my stuff. So that's what he's mostly doing. So I've moved him off into his bed. He's got a nice fucking bed, by the way. It's not like it's a dejected thing. Like, he's got a choice. I get it, okay? A few of you guys are going to say this right. He's got a really soft, super plushy, fuzzy, lovely bed, right? That I would fucking sleep in if I could. But he would rather sleep on my boobs. And I get it. I do. But that bed is good enough for now. What the fuck is that? Also, I'm glad that's working. That one's working. Some of my things aren't working. Like, Bless did the what does this button do? Like, during startup, and if I hadn't been near my computer, I wouldn't have even known it went off. I tested so many things before I started tonight, by the way. So many. But, alright. Can I check the load radius of this? I don't remember how to do that. I don't want to, like, load it up and then be like, oh, I can't send it as far as I want. But I guess I can just load it up with some random shit. Now you can put people in here and all sorts. Welcome in, Krem. Welcome back. How you doing tonight? I'm in RimWorld tonight, and we're trying to move a massive colony. I'm also talking a little bit about the fact that we're going out to a Korean barbecue and hot pot for Nick's birthday tomorrow night, which kind of looking forward to. I'm really hoping that everything goes well. There's no cross-contamination in, like, food preparation. I don't end up sick. Because, like, worst case scenarios, I won't be able to stream if I'm unwell from that. But I'll let you guys know in Discord and Twitter and stuff if that comes to pass. Otherwise, worst case scenarios, I'm just going to be a little bit late. The timing of it. Try setting up with... I've got a couple of stones and stuff. You doing alright? Nice. Let's see, what else can I cram in this thing? I could literally stuff a dead guinea pig in here. Yep, that's choices. Look, let's stuff the rest of it with wood. That's right, let's put wood in that. Okay, so that gives me, like, the launch. I can set multiples to go. So where is my radius? Maybe... Okay, so, no, if I... Now, I'll wait till it fills up. I just want to know how far that's going to go, because I've only got it half filled, right? And I just want to know if it's going to make it all the way to where we want to move to, all the way up. Yeah, it could be too far. Is RimWorld a survival thing? Why is there dead guinea pig? Because my people have hunted it. They've hunted it to eat, but it's a story building kind of thing. Does it tell me in here what it is? Hold up. Yeah, it's a scenario building thing. It reviews scenario. So yeah, okay. This actually helps. I never remember to click on this, but yeah, I'm in a crash-landed scenario. I used one of the few mods that I have. I'm basically a vanilla player. I have, like, very, very few mods. Which is kind of uncommon, especially since the size of my colony, and I don't have DLCs either, which there is a DLC that allows you to basically just, your people can reproduce on their own. I don't have that. These people I've all captured. I started with 21 people. I came in with 21, which I kind of expected to just kill each other. We arrived in drop pods. Most of them got sick. We started with some stuff, which is nice. It was started with enough stuff that I thought we could at least get past the killing of each other stage. But they didn't kill each other. And we ended up making a chance to build. So I got building. Now, the average person that builds RimWorld colonies, it doesn't look like this. It does not look like this. I am somebody that never plays games how they're really supposed to be played. Monkey can vouch for that with a fucking passion. I literally, this little section down here, that's kind of like the size of a normal person's colony. Most people have 3 to 5 colonists, 10 at most. I have 186, and I designed my place big. If you're watching on a phone, a lot of this will be very hard to see, so I'll zoom in a bit extra for everybody. But, like, we've got, like, common areas for recreation. Somebody just slaughtered an animal over there. We'll just ignore that. We've got beds. I had to make extra bedrooms where we've got, like, a barracks situation where somebody's got, like, an extra sleeper in their room. Some people are couples, so some people are saving us from the bedding crisis. I've only got, like, 128 beds. I've been uninstalling a whole bunch of different production benches that I require to keep my base functional and running very well, because we're actually in the process of moving base at the moment. As of the end of winter, so it's the 6th of August at the moment, so each month, or season, I should say, every season is 15 days total, and we're on the 6th. So we're pushing it. I kind of have to get deconstructing. I want to get this pod thing up. Where is it? Are they loading it into here? I guess I did set it up there. I didn't set it right next to the food area, but I want to find out if I can send that really far. What I should do is say no to all that. Dump out the good shit. I'll just send wood randomly. That should be fine. So, okay. The small radius, that ain't going to help me. If I bump this out to a bigger radius, can I add more fuel? No. But what is it on? Oh, actually I can, sorry. Whoa, fucking don't. All right. So it's 33 tiles or 66 tiles. Okay, so when it gets refilled, this might be able to show me how far it goes, because at the moment it's only on 33, so it should basically double inside. I don't think that will be in the zone. I think it's like maybe here is the maximum radius. So these things aren't going to help me. I would have to move like a lot closer to utilize this. All right, that is good to know. So these aren't going to help me. I was going to use them. These were going to help me. They would help like a caravan that maybe had some space on it, but I'll keep a couple around just in the event that I need to launch food to a starving caravan on its return trip or something like that. I'll leave those two on max. But yeah, it's basically a story building game. So I'm playing on what's called Phoebe Chillax and on community builder mode. So it's kind of more relaxed. It gives me a little bit more time to kind of deal with a crisis when it happens. I play in a very save and try to save everybody kind of way of going. So yeah, I save a lot, and when something happens, like a colonist dies, I kind of like roll back my save and try again. And I keep trying to see if I can get either a better outcome or the best outcome. So, for instance, last time I rolled back was because I had a massive fight. I got attacked by 3 separate colonies, or 3 separate raid groups from a colony, I should say. I took 18 prisoners. 3 of them escaped my prison and walked out, and which left me with 15. And for the amount of like physical hurt that my people had, it wasn't worth taking only 15. So I re-rolled it, and I ended up taking home 20 prisoners, which is a lot. It's a fucking lot. It's larger than most people's normal colonies. So then I had to basically deal with prison outbreaks and trying to calm them down and get them recruited. Sky was recruited. She's back in the prison because she decided she doesn't like it here. So I'm in the process of reducing her resistance. She was at 18 resistance when we started tonight. She's down to 14. So I'll keep working on her. Eventually she'll rejoin, and yeah, I'll have full colony then. But yeah, I'm trying to deconstruct stuff so I can move. And I haven't moved such a big colony. I also haven't had multiple settlements. In the process of moving, I'm going to have to be managing 2 settlements plus caravans. So it's going to be a lot. Going to be a lot of tedious stuff, but I'm trying to get what I need deconstructed by the end of winter, so we can kind of go. My only thing is I want to remove some of the bedding stuff up here. This isn't super important, but I kind of just need to get rid of some stuff. You and your fucking cannibalistic stuff, monkey. Holy crap, man. Just hope it's not too stressful moving everybody. I hope not. I was talking a little bit about this earlier, but the last time I moved to colony, I didn't have multiple settlements on, and basically everybody kind of killed each other and went through a few different scenarios. And by the time we got there, the location was a permanent winter. So this has seasons, the map I'm on here, this one. So it will go through all your normal seasons, your summer, your winter, all that stuff. But that one that I was on, that I moved to, ended up being permanent winter, which meant I couldn't grow anything. All these green areas are grow areas. I normally make indoor grow rooms like this. But because of the size of the colony and how fast I took it on, because we're only up to our 8th year, which is fucking mental, I needed outdoor growing areas, and I can't grow those in the snow. It's gonna make soup. Monkey. My god, man. Sorry. Last night you timed yourself out. Tonight you're on the fucking cannibal bandwagon. Is it because I've got 180 odd people, Monkey? Is that what the problem is? It's too much food visible. I know Bless was in here earlier. I'm surprised he's not like looking for like the liquid hydrations of blood and stuff. Yeah. Generally, this colony's actually been pretty good. By the way, this colony is called Asora, and this settlement location is called Salvation. So when we move, the name Salvation will change to whatever the new place is called. I'll get a choice. But yeah, it will still be Asora. The colony, the people, the town is Asora. They are now my largest colony. My previous colony was 178 colonists for colony of Hatora. So yeah, it's going pretty fucking epic. I've got a shit ton of food. This has been the big thing that made up my mind that we're moving this year. Also, I've been playing this real world for probably about 6 months at this point to get to where we are. I thought some of the regulars might want to know that. 6 actual real world months we've had Colony of Asora. But yeah, we've started getting to a point where we have like a shit ton of food. Like there's 28,000 potatoes, 18,000 berries. Stuff like these quantities are not common. Most people require mods or special packs and stuff like that to get this shit. This is just my people having an absolute fuck ton of farmlands. Like everywhere that just highlighted is a farmland. And I have a lot of people. I also, another thing about this too, is you have skills and tasks. So this is our task order. So every single person has a task order that you can choose to allocate. I do because it saves me a lot of effort. So for instance, 1 is the top priority. And as you can see, I barely have any 4s in here because they will do it, but it's only for people that have like not a lot of choices and skills. Like this person's got like that one they can't do that one. They got there, and there that they can't do. So I've made it that they can do something else. Anything that's glowing gold, they're super passionate about. It'll be hard to see if you're on a phone, but if you're on a computer or a tablet, there's 2 little tiny flames here. If I click on somebody, come on, let me click on Trixo. So the 2 little flames is when they're really passionate about something and they have a burning passion, so they learn it so much faster. They can have a moderate passion. They like it. They'll learn it. And then you've got stuff that's just normal. You've got some that are incapable of doing things. Like Nick is incapable of artistic. So they cannot do any artistic crafting tasks. I love that one in here. I'm not sure where it is. Yeah. Malbro is incapable of caring. I fucking love that. I just love the context of this one person literally couldn't give any fucks. Like they're incapable of it, like legitimately. It's fantastic. You can allocate them to have gear. They have social conversations and relationships intermingled between the base. Because I have so many people, there's like a fucking million of them. Yeah, some people have a lot of stuff. Some people also have medical stuff too. Like Moose, I know he's got hurt. So his eye got shot out in one of the battles. We've had to install a prosthetic leg. Some of his toes have been injured. Some people have literally had their spine damaged. We had one person, Esme, join us. And immediately in the battle where we fought to get her, she immediately went down and broke her spine. And she was incapable of doing anything. And it was super, super high priority that we go and get her a new spine by going and trading and stuff like that, or because I couldn't make it yet. Because at the time she had a bunch of level 20 skills. Over time, these deteriorate or build up. Like she's psychically deaf, super immune, so she's really healthy. She's an optimist, so she's always like got a mood buff. She's a night owl. I like having several night owls because then we have a more balanced schedule. I have people working throughout the day. I have people working throughout the night. And they all get time to intermingle during recreational time. That's what this pink area is. And I am actually pretty lenient. A lot of people don't give them equal amount of time for work, rest, and recreation. A lot of this is also more sparingly, like they might have like work, recreation, work and sleep or something like that. I also have heaps and heaps of areas in here as well, different zones. So I can have indoor safe areas, like this is the raid areas when we get attacked. I can send people or animals inside. Cats basically can roam pretty much anywhere on my map. Got panthers, they can do anything. Thrumbos are a bit limited. They're not allowed in the food areas. Basically, anywhere where I'm growing stuff. See up here, I've got like several people that are currently like picking stuff. So I've got a lot of colonists, and a lot of them have various skills. Like a fair few people can cook, a fair few people can do growing, planting. So what is Rumbo? What do you mean Rumbo? I may have gone like a little bit too. Oh, Thrumbo. Sorry, hold up. This is a Thrumbo. Yeah, Thrumbo. So these things are like kind of almost mythical kind of creatures on this map, that on a vanilla map, that is, that kind of naturally spawn in and come in. They have the like best fur. Their fur is very expensive. They grow wool and stuff throughout the year. A lot of the animals do, so you can kind of like brush. Well, I guess they do training. They do training and handling. So like horses and stuff like that. They don't produce hair, for instance. Yaks produce milk. Muffaloes, they produce, was a bigger one. There's a big one. They produce wool. I have dromedaries as well. They also produce both milk and wool. All these animals in this pen, except for that cat, happen to do hauling. That cat's just roaming because there's food up here. There's milk. So it's up in here for that. I try to protect my colony with turrets. I have a lot of turrets. Some of them are like decommissioned at the moment because we're in the process of deconstructing stuff. So that's okay. But people come up here and they train them, they milk them, they groom them. They keep like a friendliness. So where's my animals? Yeah. So they get like a training level. The ones that are bonded with people, they end up getting this little heart that says they're bonded. So their master is like that person. Turrets overlapping look like a wire fencing. Yeah, it's the shoot radius. So them overlapping means that if you walk into this area, you're probably going to get shot by like 4 turrets at once. So it's really fucking intense. Normally I wouldn't put them that close, but considering how badly we were getting attacked at one point, I had to do it. And it also makes it tricky. I'll tell you about that in a sec, about how like things attack and shit. But yeah, these are my animals. Some of them got names. Some of them are legacy animals, like Xena. She came in with us. She's a cat. She's got dementia. Some of them arrived with us. Some of them I've caught. Some of them I've bred. But I have a lot of animals. I think we counted like 300 and something animals, which is a lot in of itself. There's probably at least double the population of animals to people in my base. I also have Megasofts. Let me go find one of those. These things, there's a little one. There's a big one. These things are Megasofts. Most people seem to like them because they have like a happy expression and stuff. I find that they're just like a little bit weird when they just stand there and stare at me. But they're absolute tanks. They've got like absolute fucking claws and really maim people very easily. I've got ducks, I've got chickens, ducklings, I've got pigs, piglets, I've got sheep. I had a variety of animals at one point, but we had to cull some because they weren't producing as much meat. Most of them are pretty good health. I'm trying to bump up the amount of hauling animals versus farming animals at the moment. These are mostly just for egg and meat production, milk production, stuff like that. As for like the turrets and what they force attacks to do, so if I zoom out, so I'll just select a few, right? So let's say something wants to walk in here to attack me. It physically can't walk in from the side without getting decimated, more or less. So what the game kind of does to compensate that is it will have a bunch of pods land like over here, as far away, where are my turrets here? There. As far away inside here as physically possible from the turrets so that enemies can land safely and attack me, and then I have to fight them. There's all kinds of stuff that happen, different occurrences. The game will constantly try to make it that my characters are almost always in threat of dying and or being replaced. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily help. I'm going to get these up to max as well. I'll see if one of them... Don't toggle it. I'll see if one of them's at max. I'm pretty sure one over here. Also, I have like a pretty decent hospital wing now. I've actually got 2. I want to have 4 on the next location at least. So they've got decent beds and stuff like that. That's the only problem with that is I took out the power for this half of the grid. That is one problem. But they are still hospital beds. I made outdoor fucking dining. Not really necessary. Yeah, this one. This will do it. So what I wanted to know with this is if I was to launch that. Okay, so the furthest I can get is to about this red thing. That's not really that far. I guess generally if I was to move bases, like the normal thing would be to move to the edge of the limit. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a 12-day walk for them to go. And we're still on day 7. I'm not going fast forward at the moment because I just want to keep pace with deconstructing things. Since we are going to lose some of the power on this grid, to have it for the hospital itself. So we've only got the wind turbines at the moment because I just took out all the solar and other stuff because I need to take that with me. I kind of got a lot of resources. Like if I click off that and I scroll over here, you can see it better. I have this massive, massive list of resources that I want to move to the new location with me. So I don't really want to leave anything behind if I can avoid it, which is going to require a lot of back and forth, a lot of caravans constantly coming and going, a lot of... The whole reason why I was so keen to move now is just the sheer quantity of food that we're starting to get. Like 9,000 of that. Where was the pemmican? We got like 22,000 pemmican. Each pemmican is a food that they can eat individually. Like a couple of people are sitting here having vegetarian meals, simple meals, stuff like that. Pemmican doesn't expire unless it's left outside. It doesn't need to be refrigerated, basically. Neither do packaged survival meals. So long as I have a few of these and a few of those, they'll be fine to travel. The people that still live here, they will have themselves a whole heap of like simple meals and will have raw food and stuff like that they can eat in a pinch. I'll send them out, do some more culling of the local animals. I've got like some bucks and I saw there was a raccoon there as well somewhere. So we have a running joke that like anytime we've got a raccoon that's blessed or triantha, I've got two followers that kind of basically are raccoon. So yeah, whenever we see one, this is blessed coming to visit us. I'm trying to get colonists that have the same name as my like viewers and kind of my community members and stuff like that. So we saw the other week, we saw Shadow and we saw Monkey, and I wasn't able to get either of them. And I was really upset because I tried so many times to get them and I couldn't. We got Moose. That's Mitz. Yeah, we got Moose. He's my fucking super VIP. Like he's literally my first fan. So we got him. But yeah, he got attacked. He tantrums for like good bedrooms. You know what, Monkey? I haven't seen one with a name Koala come through yet. Honestly, if I do, though, Monkey, Koala or Monkey, what's your preference? Because at the moment you're on like a really big like Koala tangent, and I feel like in the long run you'd probably prefer it to be Monkey. Yeah. So when I got Moose, that was pretty great. I actually missed him 2 or 3 times. I missed him the first time. I didn't see the person that had the name come and go. And then the second time, I attacked him and he had an addiction of some sort, and I ended up absolutely just decimating him. And we couldn't get him. And the third time I saw him, I fucking took him. That's it. Was it Monkily? Yeah. I'm going to get a koala remote just for you. Are you going to go and find the one that somebody was playing with? Was it Bless playing with that the other night? Playing with the koala emotes. Oh man. Look, I'm just glad that nobody's like, because for anybody that's new, and I'm also participating in September as like my first sub thing ever. So I'm doing this, and like the only thing I'm concerned about is that there's chat gets to pick a new emote down in stretch goals, and I'm glad that we're nowhere near that because I know that Monkey would vote hard for a koala, or at the time I suspected a spaghetti thing. Because there was a thing as well. Grim ate a spaghetti sandwich, and everybody just went off about it for ages. And they're like, "You should make a spaghetti emote." And I'm like, "But I don't eat the sandwiches." Like, literally to me, it just sounds so gross. And so I included it with an idea of like, if they trigger the one where I have to eat the goddamn sandwich, then at least if I have to make the emote, I have a story behind it for the channel. Because like I'm trying to make things that are like actually related to like my character and like the things that like I play and stuff like that. I'm trying to keep it like not too far fetched with stuff. It's like next week you just see me with like a far fetched emote with like a little ribbon on top of it. I was gonna say, I thought for ages you forgot about your fucking wizard hat. Monkey's also on a tangent about a wizard hat as well. I keep telling him it's not gonna happen. My chick's not a witch, she's a sorcerer. So I've got full fucking 10 years of chronological story behind my character, like real world fucking life and stuff. So her wearing a wizard hat never comes into it, Monkey. It's just no. Actually, you know, it would probably. I don't want to like personally piss you off, Monkey, but do you know I actually don't like hats in general? I feel like that would probably set you off more. Was it Monkey Key? Was it Monk Cole E? Oh, okay, Monk Coley. That's what it was. Thank you. I'm fucking terrible with like rolling out pronunciations of things. I grew up with like the most restricted group of names to get used to. Like Sarah and Alexandra were like complicated names for me at one point. So anything that's like beyond a couple of words and or like obvious, like I fucking struggle with. It's just a thing. What's that koala hats? Was it so cool? Macaulay sounded like that sounds like a rash. Like it. Next thing we know, Monkey comes back with that. It's like I actually I was gonna say I was like I caught this in your stream, but I'm like Monkey, don't be catching things in my stream. All I know is you'll catch it and eat it. All right, what else have I got to do here? I'm not hunting that one fucking Megasloth. What's that be rash? What's that be rational? Rational. Oh my god. Fucking creme. Nicely played. Oh my god. That's good. That's good. I like shit like that. That's too good. If somebody rolled their eyes from that, I'm very amused. I'm very happy about that. Holy crap. You cringe. Oh. Being cringe isn't really a problem. Just don't be hard on yourself. Just don't hate on yourself. I don't really need this many spare stuff. Like, guys, we don't really have that kind of space, you know? I'm not actually sure how they're storing stuff in here because it's not the same inventory location stuff. Visitors, have you guys got stuff to trade? Vengeful Hunter, huh? So, let's pull out Corpsey. Go and do a trade, yeah? No, he doesn't have stuff to trade. Oh, he's one of the Vengefuls. I don't think I've got any Vengefuls in my colony. Sometimes you get last names and you get like family groups of them, but social, he's not related to anybody. He's just passing through, by the way. If he had something to trade, he'd have a little question mark above him. I could also call in traders. At where is it? Here. I could call in for allies and trades to come if I need to. If I need to just convert shit to money. I can't see it because it's behind my overlay stuff, but there's like, how much silver I've got? What is that? 12 grand? I had to look at my other monitor, sorry. I had to zoom in a little bit because fucking need glasses to reach it. You know what? I'm going to give this fucking coffee a go. I made an iced coffee when I started tonight because one of the fucking sub goals for September is to drink prime energy drinks. Try prime drinks. And the one that I drank tonight almost made me immediately throw up. So I made an iced coffee instead, but I think I made it too strong. It's actually not too bad, except the ice has melted a fair bit. It is strong. I could do it with a spoon. I don't have a spoon in here. It's fine. All the caffeine. Yeah, so I made it with instant coffee and pod coffees to make an iced coffee. So I used 2 level 10 pods and a tablespoon of instant